Hello, hello! Have you ever applied a foundation only to find it has magnified every single dry patch you didn't even know you had? Especially during these cold winter months, my 63-year-old skin can be very, very dry. And on the occasion where a foundation does magnify my dry patches, I just figure I need to moisturize more, perhaps exfoliate, do a little bit more prep. And prep certainly can help. But the other day, I discovered a not-so-new foundation that looked absolutely amazing on all my dry patches. I'm just starting to test foundations for a foundation roundup video I'm working on, hydrating, glowy foundations for dry, mature skin. And I'm trying to include a mix of affordable and high-end. So last week, my order arrived for two foundations, one affordable and one higher end. I got the NYX Born to Glow Hydrating Radiant Foundation and the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation. Neither of these foundations are new, but they are both supposed to be moisturizing and glowy, and they both have really good reviews. So I was really excited to give these a try. I immediately applied the NYX Born to Glow to one side of my face, and I was horrified. It clung to every single dry patch, magnified every single pore. It looked streaky and not at all glowy. Now, I didn't think too much about it because literally I had done zero prep, and prep can make a huge difference. And then I applied the Estee Lauder to the other side of my face, and I was literally blown away how beautiful my skin looked and felt. Not a dry patch or a pore in sight. Now, I haven't totally given up on the NYX Born to Glow. I'm going to continue to work with it, different moisturizers, different skin preps. That can make a really big difference. But I haven't been able to stop wearing the Estee Lauder Futurist since the day I got it. It is definitely love at first application. Here are the claims on the Estee Lauder. Moisturizing and soothing with skin-loving ingredients. Buildable medium to full coverage with a radiant glow that lasts 12 hours. SPF 45, free of drying alcohol. It does come in 28 shades, and I found it really easy to find a shade match for me. I have 2N1 Desert Beige, which is beautifully neutral. Doesn't lean yellow or orange, just a lovely neutral undertone. So let's get this on my face. Here is the consistency. I'm going to do one side with my fingers, the other side with a brush. I have all my skincare on, and today I did use an untinted SPF by Dermatology, their broad spectrum SPF. I like to use untinted SPFs when I am showing you foundations so as not to interfere with the tint or the coverage of the foundation. Anyway, applying with my fingers to one side of my face. Feels really, really lightweight. All right, foundation. No foundation. On this side, I'm going to apply with my BK Beauty 109 foundation brush. And I am just sort of pouncing and stippling it in. Okay, foundation done. I do feel like I got a little bit more coverage on the brush side. Perhaps I added a little bit more foundation. So I am just going to use my brush and build this up a little bit on my cheeks, where I have a little bit of redness from my winter walk earlier. And no dry patches. No pores, no weird settling in the corners of my nose. It feels very lightweight, but yet moisturizing, not greasy. I am loving this foundation. Let's get a little of my Lancome Tint Adult Concealer on. Angie Hot and Flashy Concealer Brush. Moving on to the rest of the complexion, I was really excited to receive some Merit Beauty products in PR. You know, Merit Beauty is known for natural, simple, understated cream products. Starting with the bronzing balm. I have it in the shade Clay. It looks like that. And here is a swatch. And I am also going to swatch it in comparison to the Rare Beauty bronzer that I shared with you a couple of weeks ago. There is the Rare Beauty and there is the Merit. Now, I don't know if you can see, but the Rare Beauty is just a little bit warmer and the Merit Beauty is a little bit more neutral. I will also say that the Merit Beauty is a little bit balmier and a little bit more sheer, but they both blend beautifully. Merit, Rare Beauty. So let's get a little bit of this on my face. I'm just applying just a little bit because I'm not a huge bronzer person, especially in the winter. But a little bit of bronzer definitely gives the face life. I'm trying to keep the bronzer above the level of my nose, just slightly below the top of my cheekbone. And I am just going to pat it in with my fingers. Look at how easily that blends. And you can also pounce it in with a brush. Very easily. Just a touch of bronzer, just to give a little life to the face. I hope you could see how easily that blended in. You know, I am going to put just a tad on my jowl there, because this is such a nice, subtle bronzer, and that can help camouflage the jowl area. Put a little bit on that chin area as well. Merit also sent me their highlighting balm stick. Again, it is a balm stick. This is in the shade Kava. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that. It is just a very nice, light, creamy champagne shade. Now this doesn't have glitter or shimmer. It's very balmy, almost oily feeling. So I am going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. Oh yeah, you can see that. Sometimes I like to apply the highlighter before the blush because then the highlighter peeks out from underneath the blush. You know, I don't think this is shimmery. I think this is more of a dewy looking highlighter, but it is really pretty. Now, you know, I have talked about the Merit Beauty Cream Blush in Raspberry Beret many times. I absolutely love the Merit Beauty Cream Blush. I wanted to pick up the gift set trio that Sephora was having during the sale, but it sold out by the time I could shop. So I'm super happy that Merit Beauty did send me a new cheek balm. This is in the shade Cheeky, and I am going to show you this shade in comparison to the Raspberry Beret. There is Cheeky, and there is Raspberry Beret. I think you can see Raspberry Beret is definitely more mauvey tone. This is more of a true pink. They're both cool colors. They're both very balmy. They both blend beautifully. And today I'm going to apply Cheeky. So I usually just pick up a little bit with my fingers and pat it on. So that's what I'm going to do today. High up on the cheekbone. So I have a little bit of bronzer, then the blush with the highlighter peeking out on top. This blush is so easy to blend. It's so pretty. I really like that color. Let's get it on the other side. All right. Merit Beauty Bronzer, Blush, Highlighter, really beautiful products. Merit Beauty is having their biggest sale of the year, 20% off site-wide. The information will be listed in the description box below as usual. You know what? Pretty much every single product I am sharing with you today is probably on sale, so make sure you check the description box. I will have lots of information, including sale dates, codes, you know the drill. Another new to me and more affordable product is the NYX Thick It, Stick It Brow Mascara. I have it in the shade Cool Ash Brown. And again, this is one of those brow volumizing mascaras. I am absolutely loving this. It is doing an amazing job thickening and holding and tinting my brows. One stop brow right here. That fast and easy. Now, because I am going to be wearing a little bit of a stronger lip, I'm going to go in with a really simple one and done eye look. You have seen me use my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in the shade Oyster Pearl many times. I am just going to throw a little bit of this on. You can use your finger, but I really do enjoy just sort of applying a one and done look with a brush. And I'm just using a little Real Techniques brush because I really don't like to use cream shadows on my nice brushes. But this brush works perfectly for applying my Charlotte Tilbury Oyster Pearl. I just pat it on and smooth it around. And I just blend it up into the crease a little bit. Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in Oyster Pearl. It doesn't get faster or easier than that. I am going to go off camera, do my tight line, my mascara, then I will come back. We will finish up with lips and final thoughts. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Eye makeup done. I can't believe how short the days are getting. I am going to be losing my natural light soon, so we are going to finish up with a couple of lip products. Merit Beauty did send me 2 of their lip products. The first one is the Merit Beauty Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil. It comes with a doe foot applicator. It comes in 8 shades, and I have the shade Sangria. So let's get some of this on the lip. It looked a little scary when I swatched it, but on the lip, it's really pretty. Very sheer, lightweight, and pretty. It feels really lightweight, not sticky, not greasy. That is the Merit Beauty Lip Oil in the shade Sangria. Merit Beauty also sent me their signature lip. This is supposed to be a hydrating, buildable satin, and I have it in the shade Passion, which is supposed to be a soft berry shade, but to me that looks a little bit brighter than a soft berry. I would call that more of a bright berry. So let's get some of that on the lips. I'll have to remove the oil. That oil actually sort of stained my lips. So here is the lipstick in the shade Passion. Definitely brighter than the oil, but I think it's super, super pretty. It does feel hydrating. It does feel satiny. It feels really nice. I think it's really pretty. And here is the final look using 100% cream products. I did not use a single powder product today. My skin feels really hydrated and moisturized, and I think the look turned out really fresh and natural and pretty, and yes, glowy. As always, all the products I talked about today are listed and linked in the description box below, and I am 99% sure that literally everything is on sale. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you know the drill. And like I said earlier, I am currently selecting glowy foundations to review and include in a roundup video. So if you have any recommendations or favorites, please share them in the comment box below. And with all that being said, I hope you have a beautiful day and a wonderful week, and I hope to see you in my video next Sunday. Thank you. Bye.